Hello students, in this session we are going to learn how to develop a registration form in Django, that is by using templates. Specifically, we are going to use static templates. So in a previous class we already discussed about what are templates in Django. So templates are divided into two types. One is static and another one is dynamic templates. So in order to load the static templates, we have to use a tag called load static, which tells Django to load a set of template tags or filters which are defined in our static file. In order to create a static templates, we have to make certain settings in settings.py file along with a static folder. So I quickly open my Visual Studio Code. Yeah. So here. So likewise same, here I have created a project with a name called Apple and an application with a name called iPhone. So in Apple, that is in settings.py file, that is from our project, I have made certain changes. So I am going to import a package called OS. So in order to use a path file so that Django will recognize our static folder, and along with changing of installed apps, that is I am adding my application name iPhone to installed apps, and along with this I am going to add the static folder also. So here I am going to add the base directory as my static folder. So in order to apply any CSS, we are going to create a file in the static folder. So in iPhone, that is in an application, I have created two folders. One is by templates and another is by a static folder. So in a static folder, I have created a home.css file with a simple code, that is by changing the color to brown. That is, in the output, the entire text file has to be changed to brown color. Now, in the template folder, I have created home.html file. So no need of this home.css. So in home.html file, we have used a tag called %load static, which will load the entire contents of static folder in an application. So we are going to refer the home.css here, and I am going to call the class name, that is .home. So that .home is going to be called as class here, and I have developed a simple registration form. So this simple registration form will contain the following tags. So here I have used a certain legend tag, so user personal information which will comes in a box, and I have used a label called full name and email and password, confirm password, gender, etc. So here I have used the input tags in order to accept the input from the user, and for the gender I have used a radio button with the name, gender as well as values also, and lastly I have used a text area in order to add the address, and finally I have used the submit button and close that field set along with closing of HTML file. So in urls.py file, that is in an application, I have imported all the views and mapped the home method. In urls.py file for the project, I have included iphone.urls which I have created earlier. And along with views.py file also, I have imported here home.html file. So with all these settings, I have run the server, that is python manage.py run server, and here I am going to check the output. So you can clearly see that the output was displayed with a registration form in a brown color with all the field values, that is full name, email, password and confirm password, etc, etc. Now we are going to change that CSS color. So let me say my CSS color will be in a pink color. So let me type here pink. So I am going to save it here and I am going to refresh the output. Right, I will just run the server once again. So command prompt, I am going to run as administrator in order to settings. Now I am going to navigate into my folder. So now I am going to type the command as python manage.py run server. The server is started. Let me check. Yes. Now I am going to refresh it. So you can clearly see that the output of the color was changed to pink color. So in this way, we can apply static templates for generating a registration form in Django. Thank you.